If you feel like you're far away from God, you should try starting a journal. And why should you do that? Because you could write down all your prayers. You could write down how you feel. At the end of the day, you come and you just have that time with the Lord. Instead of just trying to think of something, you could have a pen and paper and actually write it down. And it gives your thoughts that tangible, kind of that's something that you could hold, something that you could reread again. And at first, I started journaling just to kind of come up with ideas or to just reflect on my day. And then it turned it into prayers to the Lord, or maybe a little bit of, or a mixture of all of it. Um, and it's something that just brought me closer to the Lord. I felt closer to Him. I felt like I've talked to Him more. The reason why I suggest doing something like this is because it gives you a chance to really just connect with Him. Now, if you're going to journal and not put your heart on paper, then I don't know if it's something for you. But for me, I put my heart on the paper. I say exactly how I feel. I talk to the Lord exactly how I would. And it's been a great experience so far. It's helped me grow closer to the Lord, helped me to feel more connected to the Lord and His Word. And let me give you a verse of scripture to support why we should write down our prayers and should write to the Lord. Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God." Jumping forward to verse 7, Jesus said unto him, "It is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." So there's something about it being written. Like when you write something down, it's something about it. I remember being a kid, and my teacher said something like, "If it's not written, it's not true." And that stuck with me. Like, you think about it, like we got contracts that we have to sign. They're written, and then we have to sign them. Without a contract, I mean, it's whatever. Like, start writing down your thoughts, write down your goals, write down your feelings. Draw closer to the Lord. You want to draw closer to the Lord, write it to Him. He wrote to you, like He wrote to you. Write to Him. That's what you should do. And if you don't know where to start, just go to the dollar store. I went to the dollar store, $1.25. Went to the dollar store, just picked up a journal, and just started writing. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. A lot of the people, I know how it is, like you want to be perfect. I don't write in this journal every day. There's some days where I skip it, and that's okay. Like, so don't look at it as like a forced task. Look at it as something like I get to write in my journal, not I have to write in my journal. If you're too exhausted at the end of the day where you just don't feel like writing at all, then that's fine. But I wouldn't suggest getting into journaling and then dropping it off. If you skip a day, that's fine, but don't skip a week, And at the end of the day, you'll like it. Like, just set goals for yourself. I used to write 2 pages a day. I was like, all right, front and back page. And then I just said, hey, that's a little much. I'm just going to finish one whole page. And even if I can't finish one whole page, which I haven't gotten to that point yet, but if I ever did, I won't force myself to write a whole page. I'll just do what I feel like doing that day. And I guess to recap, I got closer to the Lord through writing Him a letter, through telling Him and myself exactly how I feel. That helped me to reflect on my days, or on my day, rather than on my past or future. It helped me to be present, helped me to be grounded. And there's something about writings, something about having things engraved. You should try it. If you feel like you're away from the Lord, or you're not walking as you ought to, you should really consider picking up a journal and just writing it to the Lord. Having it, it doesn't have to always be to the Lord, but if you want to draw closer to the Lord, I suggest writing to the Lord and just tell Him how you feel. Have a good one.